What's going on, guys? So today I just wanted to show you this chart over here on the left, and while I'm describing kind of what it is, I figured you might want to see some gameplay. But what this chart is it's a legendary drop rate and average amount of blood shards that you spend at Kadala to get all the legendary items. Any legendary item is on it, and here in a moment I'll go ahead and open this to full screen and we'll find a couple items so you know how to use it. But the reason why this is really good is basically for the average blood shard. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to write down like the gear you want, whatever set you want, and all of that, and then use this chart, which I'll link in the description below. That way you can just click on there and then it'll bring it right up for you. You want to go through and then write down how much each piece of your gear that you wanna farm for, how much each of those costs, and then start gambling from the lowest amount of blood shards to the highest amount, right? And that's gonna get you more gear quicker. You'll be able to raise the difficulty, and then once you get into T6, you can start farming even more. And then, pretty soon the rifts are gonna be quicker and quicker and quicker, and you're gonna get even more and more blood shards. I noticed a couple comments in a couple other videos of mine about how guys, got a ton of gear really fast. There's a reason, and I think this chart came into play also with it, but there was kind of an exploit, if you guys hadn't heard, on blood shards. I believe they fixed it, and I think I'm not sure how they punished, the actions of those people who chose to use it, but that's why they were getting like 40,000 blood shards an hour from what I heard. So yeah, kind of cheap, but I think Blizzard removed it, so it shouldn't be a problem anymore. You can go ahead and use this chart and use it effectively and get yourself geared up legit. So hope this helps you guys out, and I'll show you a full screen here. Let me bring it up. Alright, so this is a larger view of this chart, and I'll go ahead and show you how to use it real quick. Basically, I want to go off of these black numbers here, because this is, well, right here's the description. On average, you can expect to see this item once per this amount of blood shards spent. So if you're looking for the Ancestor's Grace, you can plan on spending 52,400 blood shards. The periods are actually commas, these are thousands, right? So you can go through and look, like we'll find let's go with Talrash's pants. So here we have amulets, belts, all the belts that can drop, the mighty belts, boots, so on and so forth. And we'll just keep on coming down here until we find pants. And then we look over here for Talrash's stride, and right here. So you can expect to see this after 1,688 blood shards. Now this is based off of like drop chances and everything else for Kadala, and it seems to be pretty accurate to me. I actually got these in about, I think, 1,000 blood shards this season. So I beat it by a little bit, but sometimes you won't see it for like 3,000 or 6,000. I mean, it's all RNG, so be aware of that. These aren't guaranteed numbers, but they're pretty close. They're pretty accurate, right? And then we can go ahead and come back up here, and you can go to weapons. Like, let's say we want to see, well, Serpent Spark in my case. That's the item I'm going for eventually. So we'll come over here, and we want to find the wand. Here's one-handed wand, Serpent Sparker. And you can expect to see this in 56,625 blood shards. So, obviously you'd want to wait for this because the item is good, but you want to make sure that you're gearing up everything else well, right? Try and get all your set pieces first, that way you get the set bonuses, you can farm higher torments or higher greater rifts, faster, and get even more blood shards, and then really start getting, the more expensive items. Once your gear is pimped out, you go ahead and start going for these crazy high items. Like 56,000 isn't huge, but it's pretty big, right? It's quite a lot of blood shards. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Thanks a lot for watching, and you know, appreciate the support from you guys, the subscriptions and likes and everything else. And I'll keep trying to bring you more videos. Catch you guys later.